Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh shit, I actually remembered to pull up the stream for once.
How's
Wow.
Oh shit.
I
Amazing.
Christmas
forgot that I
miracle.
remembered.
You forgot that you remembered. That's a good sentence.
That's just me every day.
Wow.
I think therefore I am.
Ooh.
Then I am not.
Philosophical.
Alright.
Uh.
So, last we left off. That happens. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, that's what happened last time.
Yes,
I
exactly.
remember this.
It's over.
It
Yeah.
did in fact happen last time. I do remember this.
Wow.
I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure
Yep.
at least one person ejected me last time, so.
It
Deja
was me.
Yeah.
vu.
It was me. I ejected you last time.
But anyway, last time, you guys went to the end of this dungeon and met with Serranus. And you guys ended up finding out a few things from her. Some very important things.
Mm.
And from that, you kind of struck an accord with her. And in that accord, she is handing over Draenor's tier. But in exchange, you have to unleash those emotions back onto the Stagnite.
Mm-hmm.
Unless there's something else that you wanted to ask her, this is you guys leaving her presence.
I just say, oh, and just for the future reference, we won't have to worry about like the shadowy hand the next time we're here, right?
Right?
Yes. See.
Did she say we'll see?
Mhm.
That doesn't bode well.
She doesn't know whether you're going to be friends or foes next time.
That's true.
Well, I mean, if we
Does
were
she-
gonna be foes, we probably would have killed her right now.
Well, to be fair, she doesn't know if we're going to take the eye and then immediately head back to Goetia.
Or,
Like, obviously we're not, but we could.
or if you're still going to go after her mother and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, if we kill Arstoisha and
If she leaves the net
Salathis-
alone,
yeah, and
Mhm.
Salathis just was like, "Cool, I'm free. I don't have to do this anymore." Yeah, we can
Mhm.
leave Salathis alone.
This goes off to become a farmer somewhere.
yeah, if she leaves the net alone, then I won't have to beat her up.
Mm-hmm. Although, Slathis is still a petitioner to become a god, right? Like, that hasn't
I
changed.
believe so.
So it might be a problem in the future, but that's future us problem.
Well, that's only a problem if
Nothing ever like that goes wrong.
But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
what do y'all do?
Your mom.
Oh no, I
Damn.
forgot.
Well, we need to get back to Markaliso, right? So we can go to the Twilight Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Would Serranus be willing to give us a little like lift through the trees?
That was what we wanted.
Yeah, the tree lift.
That's right. She did promise that.
Yeah.
She will. Head
So now the rest of us get to experience it.
Yeah, that was fun.
and eventually
Also-
see the tree cracking an opening, and she goes through it. You know that when Salathis went through a tree, it broke the entire tree due to her sheer girth.
Mm-hmm.
But she goes through it without destroying the tree.
Oh, that's good. She can reuse it.
Yeah,
Yep.
and I assume
Well-
everyone follows.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do the scales
Yep.
feel like? Right?
Does what?
So what do the scales feel like?
Ooh.
I'm...
Do they feel like plate?
Oh, are you touching her? You don't have to touch her to go through.
Oh, we have to be right
you
now.
know?
Oh, this is awkward now.
I thought it was a snake ride. I thought you had to touch her.
As
Okay,
we
never
all
mind.
grab
I-
onto
No,
her
yeah,
arms
it stays
together.
open for a round after she goes through.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I thought we had to be touching because that's how
That
That's
is
how
how
Davey got
made it
through.
through.
Well, yeah, because
Well,
Davey
to be
was...
fair,
Davey was
Pissing
grabbing-
ride.
Davey didn't
he
have
was,
to.
yeah.
But this is good to know.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Well,
yeah,
actually,
no.
David
Then I
kinda
wouldn't.
did have to
Then I
because
wouldn't
he
touch her
was
without her
that.
permission. Then.
Yeah. So anyway, she goes through
Writing
and
that down for the
tree
future.
stays open as you guys can follow through.
Hmm.
Will do.
Yeah. Let's follow along and hope that we don't die.
Alright, you're at the edge of the
Well,
forest.
one of us has already, so can't be much worse than that.
Hey,
Aw.
high five.
I've almost died.
You find yourself at the edge of the forest. You see the gleaming tower before you.
Sweet.
Okie dokie. Let's do this.
Thumbs up to our ride. And walk up to the door.
Yep. You guys start walking through, and
And
she
also-
goes right back into the tree.
Yep. And
Yeah.
we're gonna take the night to just rest. Rest first.
Yeah, you guys are on your own on the way back. She's just taking you here.
Yep.
Oh wait, I would have grabbed. Oh wait, we have the staff. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
She gave us the stick.
I can use that as a focus for teleport.
Yeah. We have the staff and another. Didn't we get another thing? Wasn't there another thing that she gave us from under the bench?
No, we just took that, but
The gem of
it's kind of insinuated that no, the statue of power. It's insinuated that like we're able to just take what we want if we're gonna use it to fight Ars Goetia. So.
Yep.
Sorry, I was just like, oh, I guess I'll keep that.
Weren't we also gonna like check on Win? Didn't Win possibly have something that could be of use to us, or
We were going to check with
about?
Win when we were going to go directly to Ars Goetia. We can check with Win before we go into the Twilight Forest, I guess.
I could wait until Ars Goetia, especially if who knows, maybe while the Stag Knight's crying, we could like I don't know, get a
Like,
sword
give
or
him some
something. I
Prozac.
don't. Oh baby. Oh boy. Well, I guess our plan of attack is just to
Dodgeball,
run up.
baby.
Dodgeball. Yep.
Who is the best thrower of things?
Hi.
Yeah.
Do we want
I mean,
do we want to risk it
honestly-
being a thrown thing? I feel like we
I
want
was
to just
gonna say,
be able to
honestly-
touch him.
Teleport
Honestly-
a vortex warp? Somebody
I was
right
gonna say,
next to
either-
him and bonk?
Yeah.
Either me or Davey, since if I can't be charmed, and also I will take a minute to go down. Like I will take a minute to.
That is true.
So I could just go up, give him the little smack, do a little the whole full Nelson thing, and then it's in. Hear me out. I attach. I like tie the eye to my stop sign.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
You could try.
Without touching it and getting your emotions all weird.
Well, no.
Right,
So,
right.
so I was gonna have me.
Yes,
So I was gonna have
that's
me mind blank, so it doesn't do the thing. Not to
Yeah.
me. It doesn't make me a sobbing wreck.
Aw.
You
Do you
guys
think-
are outside
Do you
of
think
Marcus.
that? Do you
Mhm.
think Mr. Darby or Miss Erie would approve of this plan?
What they don't know won't
Won't hurt
hurt
them.
them.
Yep.
Well, it doesn't seem like I don't think they would be concerned about it.
But something about this. Something bugs me.
Like,
Why
what
would
do you-
this guy?
Sorry, go ahead.
Would there be any reason to like yank out your emotions and put them in the grody eyeballs like that? Like, why would you do that? Why would anyone do that?
Well, did he do
Does-
it or did somebody else do it to him?
Yeah.
That's the question. Is someone trying to control him?
That's what I'm
Or-
wondering.
Or as a way to make him not an issue.
Mm-hmm.
And who knew about this? Did Scarwood know about this, or?
I feel like, well, we tried asking her questions and we kind of didn't get an answer back.
Did your friend know about this? Nanette?
I mean, I think she knew the orbs were a thing, but didn't know what they did. They were just kind of there. Maybe. I don't know.
It's possible she knew.
Well, if she did, she didn't say anything. We asked her about what the orbs did, and she didn't seem to know much.
Yeah, didn't she
You-
say that like these castles were here before she
Yeah.
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 she got
I
kicked
think
out?
she did say that. Yeah.
Yeah, they predate her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those things seem to have been built during Drainer's timeline when he was alive.
Yeah. Which would have been like right up to the end of the Hexatronic War.
Mhm.
Is it
Because the
is it
current
like
year-
known
they said-
history what happened to him afterwards?
All they know is that he disappeared after Drake Ender.
Yeah. So I guess the assumption is he got blown up.
That people think he Dr. Manhattan himself. I mean,
Hmm.
Well, I mean, he clearly left behind a body.
Well,
Although
Yes,
we've
but we-
never seen the body.
yeah.
have seen
We
the
know that
body.
the body exists.
Have we
That's
seen the
true.
actual body or just the coffin?
actually, wait, you never got opened the coffin.
No,
did you?
we never
We
got to
didn't
open it. We just
actually
know that
We-
he had.
open it.
We lost track of
We
it.
don't-
Like
yeah.
when Starlight got jumped by Vermaz,
Mhm.
like from there we had no idea what the fuck happened to the body.
I guess you never actually opened the coffin, but you've been in the
Hmm?
presence of the coffin several times.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
didn't actually ever open the damn thing, so it could just
What-
be full of rocks for all
Yeah.
we
What
know.
if we open it and it just shoots out confetti?
Surprise! Beep! Anyway,
It's probably actually got his body since it's been a thing people are looking for over and over.
Hmm.
if it didn't have any,
But yeah.
there's been a lot of wasted effort.
Hmm. Well, maybe no one else is looking there either. Anyway,
Well, but why are you concerned that Miss Erie and friends are going to be upset by the plan?
I don't know. It just seems like they get a little like worried whenever we do stuff like this and the like, and I feel bad stressing people out. So
Well, if we handle it, then they won't even need to be stressed because it'll be done.
I feel
That's
like
fair.
they're gonna want to know why we're going into the Twilight Forest anyway.
well, I mean, hey, we'll just tell them up front. Yeah, we gotta use this eye full of Drainer sadness and give it back to him.
Mm.
I don't know if they even need that much detail right now.
I mean,
Nope.
it might be useful for
We're
them
just
to
gonna
know.
go have an encounter with the Stagnite.
We're just gonna go pick a fight with
Well,
the
I feel like if
Stagnite.
anyone's gonna
An
know
encounter.
why,
I said an encounter. I did not say a fight.
if
That's
anyone's
right.
gonna
Well-
know why we should or should not give Drenner back his sadness, I feel like Erie or Darby would know.
They would be the most likely to know of the people that
So-
you're friendly with, yeah.
Yeah, I would prefer to let
honestly-
them know what our plan is.
And honestly, Darby with Mr. Darby being a super old no magic person, maybe he knows this whole thing about what emotions can do, like what bottled or squishified sadness can do, what Jello sadness can do.
Yeah.
Jello.
If they say no, well, then I guess one of us just has to die so that we can get there.
I hope it doesn't come to that. I really hope it doesn't come to that. That'd be bad.
It's fine. We just
Oh,
stab
let's
you,
just-
you die, we carry you to the other side, we revive you.
Yeah, easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
Yeah.
Let's hope that works.
Yeah, let's just hope
Well-
that they don't forbid us from doing the thing, and then we do the thing, and then we win. Right?
Well-
Go team.
Yeah.
Go team. Let's get walking to the tower.
Just a reminder. Too many cooks spoil the stew.
Right, so who do
Yeah.
we want to lead the charge on explaining this? And the rest of us will bite our tongues and twiddle our thumbs and not say a thing.
I mean,
I look
the
at- I look
funny
at Yvette.
answer.
I look at Yvette.
Yeah. The funny answer would be Carney, but I think Yvette should explain this.
Yeah.
I agree.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
are y'all ready to answer?
Do you not want to? I mean, I
guess
can
so.
say it.
We essentially
they-
are we trying to keep any details left out, or just be like, we have this orb that we've discovered is tied to Stagnite, and we need to make it impotent before we fight Ars Goetia?
I mean, if the goal is just rip the Band-Aid off and give them the info, then I guess I could just do that. People seem to, you know.
You could.
I mean,
Be worried
you
about the
could,
phrasing.
but let's not.
Phrasing.
But yeah, let's take it easy for once.
That said, I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna roll terribly on my charisma check.
We start off. Let's do this in stages. We'll start off by just saying we need to go to the Twilight Forest. Then, if they
Right.
ask, then we'll say we're going to go and meet the Stagnite. If they ask
Gotcha.
why, then we tell them about the eye.
I think
If
you
they
mean
ask
when
why-
they ask why. Yeah.
Yeah. And then if they ask why we need to give them the eye, then we tell them about the whole Ars Goetia thing.
Right. Okay, let's do this.
Yep.
I hope their oven mitt's handy, just in case.
Maybe we leave out the part where we talk to Salathis' daughter about everything.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't
that
have
part's
to
not,
say that.
That part we
That's,
can leave out.
Yeah, that
Okay.
is.
They don't need to know about the slab.
They don't need to know about our pact.
Yeah,
That's
they don't need to know about the sladness.
That's right.
Alright. So as you guys enter the Gleam Tower, you
Mhm.
see the reception area, and you see Darby is there.
Hi, Darby.
Hi, Mr.
Hi.
I
Darby.
wonder when you're going to enter.
Huh?
Oh,
does
did you
that
see
mean?
us? Did you
I
see
came
us
down
hanging
here to
out in
greet
the?
you, and you kind of kept me waiting with whatever conversation you're having.
I'm so sorry.
I
Sorry.
had some things to work out.
Oh yeah,
How'd you know we were coming?
this is the Gleaming Tower.
Right,
Oh, you have
magical
cameras,
stuff.
All the
Probably.
wards.
You know the
Yeah.
tower is named such because of its abilities of divination. From the office, I can literally see everywhere in this building and outside of it.
I thought maybe the
Yep.
tower was just
So-
really shiny when it was named.
Not they were just kind of lazy with the naming and was like, let's name it after the fact that there's seeing magic here. Anyway,
Yeah.
and he'll
Mhm.
motion you to follow him.
I
Yep.
follow.
And he'll just walk into an empty classroom.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Okay.
Hello.
Welcome back. We're with Darby.
I caught that much when I was watching the stream. But also, Jojo, you're really quiet on the stream.
On
Oh, no.
stream?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Maybe check your
Hello?
mic settings. Then.
Oh, it does show that Discord is a lot louder than my mic. Hold up.
No.
Fix
Hold
it.
up.
Fix it.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I can't tell if
Crank
it's.
it down.
Oh shit! Yeah, it actually does. It's
Well,
starting to peak.
You
Fuck.
got way louder
Hello?
in Discord.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I turned you up for a sec, but now I'm like,
Well, I-
ooh, back down you go.
Yeah.
My my
Yep.
volume was at max on OBS, so I had to change it the other way.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
Now it seems good.
Although to
At
be
least
fair,
on Discord.
on OBS it shows you guys going into the red, so it could be that my microphone is fine, but Discord is too loud on stream.
That's
You
also
also
possible.
Uh,
Should we?
your mic was just very quiet. I couldn't hear you at max volume if I put my phone like
Okay, but it's fine
anywhere
now, right?
away from me. My mic can check. Let me.
Say things.
This is you. I'm checking the phone.
Yeah. It sounds fine when I'm
Hello?
mute.
Nice. All right.
Hello.
Good catch.
And now we know that we in Discord should scream really loudly when we need chat to wake
Yeah.
up.
It sounds
That's
better.
right.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Run, pull a little makeup.
Makeup.
Why did you get it on the table?
I like how people always like
You wanted
skip, like a thing just mumbles all the way up into the makeup, not knowing the words.
Hmm That's all you need.
Just
Yeah,
grab
it's
a
the
brush
most
and then it's
important
like
part.
something makeup.
Very much put on a little makeup.
you want to do?
Grab your keys and put on a little makeup.
So he seems to bring you into a classroom. He says, I hope you don't mind. Having this in the office is not exactly ideal right now with a certain somebody able to overlook.
Sure. No, this is fine.
Of course, of course.
It's been busy. I've been running the academy on his behalf for a while, so.
That seems like a lot of work.
It's been a while since I've been in the academic setting, so.
Well, as long as he's not being, pinky and the jerk, on everyone's watch anymore.
Regardless, I assume there's a reason you've returned.
Right. So, we need to visit the Twilight Forest.
Interesting.
So, we were hoping to use, the little window into it here that we discovered recently with you.
Okay, and is there anything more I can help with? Because I don't know what you're going in there for, so.
Look-sit party. Do we want to ask him for help? That seems like a good idea.
I mean, Buck will give you a thumbs up.
Yeah, it's like, what sorts of non-specific help can you provide?
Well, probably nothing direct. I would have.
Yeah, no, of course. Wouldn't want to drag you in there anyway. It's not a very fun place.
Well, I mean, any match they could.
My light is flickering like crazy right now.
I could probably
horror movie.
I can give you some magic to help you avoid the stagnite.
Not that.
Funny.
We kind of need.
Yeah, we're kind of trying to run into him this time, actually. So that would actually be counterproductive for our purposes.
Sorry, I would ask, do you have any spells that would be helpful for an encounter like that?
You can't defeat the stagnite while in the Twilight Forest.
That's not our intention.
That's not the plan.
Yeah. We just need to see him briefly, and then be on our way. And so, something that would help us,
Not
be
die.
a little bit more hardy or get away quickly if things go pear-shaped. That sort of, support would be very helpful.
Then what's your goal?
I'm gonna pull up the smack him with this.
Oh my god. You weren't supposed to.
Didn't we? Barney, no, Barney, no.
To be fair,
He asked.
Yeah, he did ask.
He asked. You don't have to give me that answer.
That was literally the condition.
And I'm telling you no.
It's too late.
Oh, so it's too late for no.
Yeah.
Right. So this is an artifact that we have acquired that we need to make impotent by exposing it to the stagnite's presence.
Sorry, I would also say, do not touch it. You will start crying uncontrollably.
It's not a good time. Yeah, that's why.
When she says, I kind of like looks at him and tilts his head, like, wait. Huh?
Can skeletons cry?
He holds his hand out and he casts a mage hand to grab it.
Okay.
As you watch this illusory hand pick it up and bring it close to him.
Spectral hand.
Very nice.
We will need that back.
He kind of looks at us like, oh. We found one of these.
Oh, you know what it is?
So you know what this is. So, any reason why we shouldn't? Sariel asks. Yeah, why we shouldn't go ahead with our plan.
There are pros and cons.
Name the cons
Such
first.
as?
Well, the cons being adding completion to the stagnite.
Is that a bad thing?
That depends. I don't know what he'll do if parts of his mind are restored.
can't be any worse than what he's already doing, right?
Okay, that leads me to a question that I've had ever since learning what that is. Why is his mind split up into eyeballs, presumably?
And who did that?
I'm not entirely sure who.
How about the why?
To become an efficient killing machine against the dragons.
Oh.
Oh, so
theories are forming.
Huh?
Hmm.
Wait,
He had no qualms on killing Ezra the Skyblight afterwards, so...
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. Were the dragons like super evil, like killing people and doing all this bad stuff? Why did he have qualms bad enough to warrant taking out his emotions? What was the stagnant like before that?
He was in love with the dragon.
Okay, but I thought, huh? Yeah,
you really don't
the
know.
stagnite might. Yeah.
He pushes it aside. It's like, you do realize that he didn't just kill the dragon. He killed millions of elves in Lorne, the entire eastern part of the country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't just killing the dragon.
If I had a nickel
Using
for
Drake
every
Ender,
time we learned that someone removed a part of their conscience in order to do what had to be done, I'd have 2 nickels.
which is more than you'd have now. So
If I had an Electrum,
Hmm.
I have 2
It's
Electrum.
I'm noticing a pattern here for sure.
Yeah.
The entire eastern
people
part
don't have
of
the
Lorne,
fortitude to do what needs to be done.
the entire eastern part of Lorne was destroyed just to kill one dragon.
Yep, and that's what created the under. Yeah, that's the one.
From what I
so whoever
understood,
did it
he
already
tried
had
to
no
end the
qualms.
war through diplomacy before that.
Right.
Hmm. That didn't quite work out then.
So who would have been pulling these strings who doesn't mind sacrificing the whole half of the country for the sake of murdering the dragon?
I'm not entirely sure who did it.
So
Random side question then, since we're all leaving it all out on the table apparently.
Apparently
What would happen if, say, all 4 parts are put together, not necessarily at the Stagnite or for the Stagnite, but somewhere else?
Yeah, like if somebody collected these but didn't bring them back to the Stagnite.
That is a good question. Unfortunately, to know the answer to that, I'd have to experiment, and there's only one way to experiment, and that's to actually do it, so...
Anyone that might not have that answer, to be honest?
I feel like if Darby doesn't know, we're out of luck.
Yeah.
Without knowing the original ritual that was done to separate this, it's hard to tell. If you can find the original ritual, I might be able to parse it and give you an answer to that.
Sorry,
I'll see if the Stagnite knows.
Sorry, I'll just say a certain dryad wants this orb to complete his collection, which is why we're concerned. Now, if we were to say, take the orb and remove the power of the Stagnite, and then bring it to him, we believe it would render his desire for the orb inert. But he's agreed to fight us in a duel with no aid as long as we bring the orb. He did not specify that it had to have the power of the Stagnite in it, or the emotion of the Stagnite.
Darby kind of sits down and he starts to think. That is strange.
What do you mean strange?
I mean, with everything happening and these orbs existing for a while, why is the Stagnite now looking for the orbs?
Well,
Stagnite
isn't.
No, I said
I
the
mean, not
Dryad.
Stagnite, the Dryad. Sorry, block. That was me messing up. Sorry. Why is ours Goetia now?
Okay, that's the narrator then.
Yeah, yes, that was me messing up.
I think it's a case of it being difficult for him to get access, and we were convenient.
He wants power, And my theory is that if you put them all together, it gives him a way to control the Stagnite. But
sorry, I would also say the place it was located was actually just outside of his range. It was outside of his the range of his tree, the area of his tree. And before that, it seems like his servant, the Lathis, who we learned was actually just forced to work with them due to some sort of Fey pact. So,
even so,
but
it's not like this is a new development. Those orbs have existed.
maybe he just took some time getting them all.
Either that or something has changed to shift his priorities.
Well, we did kill Salathis, who was originally guarding this from him.
Who?
Unless, are you sure Ars Goetia wants them?
Wait.
Well, he asked for it. He asked for us to bring it to him.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Are you figuring it out?
I'm trying. Okay, so hold on. Something changed. Something changed to shift this in the priority. Something recently happened. Ars Goetia is working with some people, or at least we know that he's in cahoots with at the very least the King Eternal. He's kind of buddy and sharing land. Yeah.
Yeah. Could he be trying to it can't be that he's trying to consolidate power after we killed Egnope, right?
No. That can't be. I don't think that's it. I really don't. I don't think that's it. No.
Well, he's only relatively recently dethroned.
What's your leading theory, Gray?
Yeah, tell us your plan.
What's
going on?
I'm trying to think of what could have changed. What could have changed in recent days that they did that? And like I'm thinking, the oil rigs or something in the wake of that. The whole now we know that the King Eternal is trying to make an end crystal. We know that.
We brought the other part of the end crystal out of the Twilight Forest.
Yeah.
Finality.
Finality's loose.
But Finality's running around and loose. Titan's out of commission. Yeah, Titan's
for now,
straight up out of commission.
For now.
I mean, he might be partially back by now. It's been a few days.
And then we don't. No.
Could it have anything to do with the?
No. Hold on.
What do you know?
Hold on a minute. No.
Just a second. Y'all keep going.
Hold
I'll
on.
be right back.
I miss you.
We also know. Okay, hold on. A thought occurs. Ulstrom got Bramaz's body back.
Yes. But they've had it for a while.
I asked Darby, could you get information from a dead body and the could you get precise information from a dead body? Is that a thing that people can do?
Precise is a bit subjective. I mean, it's possible to speak with the dead, but that's about as precise as talking to a regular person. Sometimes they can be coercive with their words and hide what they mean.
Bramaz jumped Scarlet in the middle of her plan and took everything, presumably, or kind of anything that Scarlet had is probably within Bramaz's purview or domain. He kind of took her lunch money for every tenant purpose.
Which means Bramaz would have known where the body is.
And since the Ulster royalty got Bramaz's body back, by extension, they probably know. Oh.
Bramaz.
Oh,
so
no.
If they're doing a speak with dead thing, Bramaz would have likely been willing to tell them.
Oh, don't tell me that the royal family has the Stagnite's body. Don't tell me that they have it.
Together control over the body.
Don't fucking tell me.
Darby thinks for a second.
Don't tell me.
would make sense that those orbs would be useless without at least some parts of the stagnite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
And clearly it's something
Didn't
where
we
they
hear
need...
something about Eve's abomination or something about Eve out in near the oil rig? Like it was just a passing by thing? Is it possible that that's a connection?
Wasn't that the Inquisitor's pet? The spider thing?
Right, that not that necessarily. But didn't we hear something about the
I think he's referring
what are
to
they
the
called?
Mantelope.
The what?
The Mantelope?
No, the speaking above table because I can't remember the dossier that we figured out. What was the group that we were with when we did the one shot?
Oh yeah,
that was the
Silver Blades.
The Blades.
Yeah, Silver Blades.
Yeah, the Silver Blades. So back in character, something with the Silver Blades. We heard it in passing. I'm trying something happened with the King Eternal and that entire group. Like they were looking for something, some box or something that we heard in passing from, I believe, Sweet Tooth. Is that possible to be something that we think about here?
I mean, if it's some way to animate the Stagnite's body and then puppet it with the orbs.
It might be possible to use mind, body, and soul to bring the Stagnite back, but
what if they don't want the whole Stagnite? What if they just want the physical part of them?
Oh, that depends. But you are right. That is the most likely answer. Or is Goetia wanting these orbs back must have something to do with the royal family recovering it. And perhaps this is just a direct order from them.
Yeah, and him with Scarlet.
Means we absolutely can't give it to him with all of its power.
Yeah, and with Scarlet being out of the picture, that's one less thing for them to worry about as far as connections to Stagnite.
Yeah, hey Stagnite, I've given you your ability to love back. Oh yeah, we're Scarlet.
Yep. I have a really stupid thought.
I think he'd also have qualms with the way Scarlet was doing things if we give him back his other emotions.
But could we talk to Mr. Z about getting Scarlet out of the pit on parole?
I don't feel like he's going to entertain that.
But she's terrible.
Not like total freedom. I mean, as a familiar.
Scarlet.
That sounds awful.
He's got he does have a protege who needs a familiar, so
there are spells to summon lemurs.
Yeah. So if we if we needed a way to convince the Stagnite, it's hey, we can get your girlfriend on parole. Visitation rights.
Hey, now you have Scarlet as an familiar now. How's it feel?
Mm-hmm.
She can fetch your coffee. I
don't think Mr. Z wants anything to do with Scarlet.
I don't want anything to do with Scarlet. She's terrible.
He did kind of cause his protege girlfriend to die.
She is indirectly responsible for the death of his protege. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not very indirectly. I feel like.
Yeah, imagine being hey, here's your girlfriend. She's this pile of melting flesh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can make it work.
Yeah. Some couples are into that kind of thing. I don't know.
Bring a whole new meaning to the term cuddle puddle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Okay.
You know what? I take it back. Let's not go that route.
Oh yeah, dude, you're that
Yvette,
out of it.
Yvette, how do you feel about swapping over to Pact of the Chain?
Oh, Scarlet is your familiar.
I would rather let a unicorn eat my heart, I think.
Okay.
Yep.
It was worth a shot.
Than have Scarlet as a familiar.
I'm just saying, we've opened up new possibilities.
I don't like it.
And we may need them to get the Stagnite on our side.
Yeah, if we think that it is the play.
Okay, at the end of the day, what matters is okay. I just realized actually that I had a follow-up question with what we know about that. What Oh yeah, we didn't even get that. What are the pros to giving him his emotions back? Because like I'm kind of worried that he's gonna be like, if he was as much of a stand-up guy as you say he was, and like would have felt really dag nasty awful about using Drakender, like would all that crushing guilt come back at once and make him more crazy?
Yeah, it depends. I mean, you are right. 800 and some years of backed up emotions all at once might be a bit much.
Well, we can't exactly like give him part of the orb. Maybe we can't wean him onto it.
It's all or nothing.
And we can't let ours Goetia have it.
He's probably not going to be happy with us.
Because of how long it's been, the orb might have some trouble accepting him. So this might not be
even if he's...
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? How so? Like, do we have to whack him a few times? Is it gonna be like a period where he's like loading like a phone, or what?
It might take more than just a simple tap to get him to return.
Do we gotta make him eat it? Like it's kind of squishy, right? Do you think you can smash it in there?
As much prolonged contact as you can, and if you can distract him, or we can... I mean, you can't really hurt him, but if you can exhaust him at least.
Lead him on a merry chase someday.
Well, looks like I'm getting into a slugfest with the Stagnite. So, back to the first question.
Hey, so and the Stagnite, we're all good.
Do you have any magic that could help prolong that? Or make it easier to you know, tire him out?
Maybe make Carney a good punching bag.
We sing the song that never ends. He'll tire out eventually.
That's a good thought.
Singing the song that never ends to a bard, yeah.
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 Get him to
he'll tire out eventually.
Get him to lead us in 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
No, it has to be 999,999 bottles of beer for him.
Also, we are gonna rest before this, right?
Yes.
We need to be at full power for this.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah. And if I seem distracted...
I could force...
If I seem distracted, I hang up my ankles.
I was thinking I could lock him and Carnelian in a tiny force cage.
No.
I mean...
That's so terrible! Oh, that's so awful, but it'd be so funny! They wouldn't even be able to air it on the news because it'll be so brutal! Oh, being stuck in the Thunderdome with the Stagnite, that's a thought.
If you think
I mean, I do it, you know, I would do it, just to, you know, really get that prolonged contact in, but god damn, is that gonna be rough. I'm gonna be sore coming out of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Alright.
I don't think I get to choose when the spell ends. I would have to disintegrate it.
Ooh. Yeah. Either it's an hour with the Stagnite, which no. no. Or you disintegrate it.
You want an hour in heaven with the Stagnite?
I don't think heaven is where you'd go.
Right this is heaven or hell. Let's rock.
Oh no! I see now my scrum was so... I jumped through so many hoops!
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Well, seems as though you have a long day ahead of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which Which Darby did answer the question. Does he have any magic or spells that could serve to
I possibly
enhance?
can, but I'll provide that in the morning.
All right, perfect, excellent.
Jojo flipping through spells like fuck, okay, let's see what can
I mean, the only thing I can do is
mean-
mind blank for more people to be able to handle the balls, but
Okay, but consider a way for us to take silence as an aura with us.
Well, isn't it centered on whoever you cast it on?
On whatever you can. I think.
Or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, you could cast it on.
Okay.
something.
I get conflated between silence and darkness as to which one
Oh
can
yeah.
do that. Because I know that one of them
silence
like travels
is-
with objects.
I don't think you can move silence.
travels.
I think darkness is what you can move.
So everyone
Yeah.
actually
no,
just
silence is at a point, not a creature.
Okay.
Yeah, so if Darby can like make us something that's like portable aura of silence, so that he can't sing at us.
Movable silence would be kind of broken. You just get a dude with
Yeah.
mage slayer and portable silence, and you're like,
Actually,
you're staying right
That's
the
true.
fuck
Okay, a wand of silence.
So everyone
Three
would actually
charges.
just say, "Oh wait, no, I can't take silence. Actually, that's not a wizard spell.
Wait, what the fuck? What?
Is it not?
No, it's Bard, Cleric, Ranger."
That's
Whoa.
That's weird.
It's power. It's one of those things where there's a reason why wizards can't use it.
That's true. It's like the
It'd
ultimate
be
counter
very,
spell.
yeah, it is.
It's
Very powerful.
It's the fuck you wizard spell.
I feel like I never see it, but yeah.
That's why you never see it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the next
things where it depends on the DM on how good it is, because it's a lot of situational stuff and how the DM rules it and how tight of a space you're in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And how willing the DM is to give
lot of,
every spellcaster meta magic silent spell.
Yeah,
there's a lot of nuances to it.
Yeah, and again, how many spellcasters the DM throws at you?
Mm-hmm.
You silence the group of bandits, nothing happens.
Yeah, and there's absolutely no way for a wizard to get silence outside of like maybe a feat that lets them take a spell like that.
What?
But yeah,
What? It's an illusion
I don't
spell.
think a feat does it.
It's
yeah.
illusion. It's illusion second level.
What's that? Cora, be quiet.
I think
Nope,
one of the touch
illusory-
spells,
Silly
like Shadow Touch would allow you to take it, wouldn't it? Or am I crazy?
Shadow touch.
Would it? Or because doesn't Shadow
Doesn't
Touch
that
do second
limit you
levels?
to
Or...
level 1
no.
spells though?
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay, you're right. I thought you got a one.
Yeah, first
I don't know
level.
where I got that. Yeah.
You might be thinking of It gives you invisibility as wise. It gives you 1 second. It gives you a set second level spell and a first level spell of your choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that's why you just go Arcana Domain Cleric.
I hate my room situation right now. It's either sit in the dark or deal with a flickery light.
Oh, that's annoying.
I mean, if you're playing a horror game, it works, but
Yeah. If you're playing a horror game,
This
either
is-
one works.
This is about to turn into survival horror.
I mean, I don't like
Like to
sitting in the
survive.
dark because it's just bad for the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
there.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that strain. Mm-hmm.
Darby says, "Well, seems like you have a lot to cut out. I can go ahead and have some dorm rooms cleaned out so that you can stay here."
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Appreciated.
And if there's nothing else you're doing, we can just fast forward the rest.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can say that you guys stay in some of the dorms. They're like bunk beds. And they're like what you would just see in like a dorm, bunk beds. So there's like two studying desks and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys wake up and eat breakfast and gather your things. Eventually, Darby calls you to meet him in the laboratory. Schaefer's lab that has the entrance.
And real quick, how if that's hit point, temp HP is 14?
14, I think. Let me double check.
Did it not go up? That one.
Total was 13. No.
It's half her level rounded in some direction, plus charisma.
Yeah, sorry, trying to find my window.
I think it's rounded up, right?
I think it is, but I'm gonna double check.
Well, you're
so we have
16. The rounding doesn't
numbers.
matter. What am I saying? 8.
It would matter if
8
we
plus
were
5
about
is
to
8 plus
13.
charisma.
Yeah, I think it should be 13 for everyone else.
Cool.
And then 21.
14.
Yeah, 13 for everyone else and 21 for me.
Yeah.
Expose for the day. Let's see.
Imagine having to pick spells.
Yeah, imagine. Jeez.
Right?
I'm just realizing I'm the only non-spellcaster in this party.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Never too
There's
late.
No, you have a
Carney.
feat.
Oh yeah.
Also you have a feat, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't get to choose spells with that one. It's just I have these.
Yeah, just like how Password Without a Trace isn't being the spellcaster.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone has
Yeah.
spells, but
Mm-hmm.
it's okay.
I just
Buck.
realized
you
actually
you have
before-
two. You have two
I hit
spells.
the wrong
your
button.
left fist and your right fist.
Yeah. Yeah. I cast Fist.
Yep.
Power Word Punch.
You cast Power Word Punch. It's like someone's like no, and then suddenly a red liquid comes out. It's like oh, Fruit Punch.
Yeah. And I can upcast it to punch more times.
So what would be the logistics of getting beyond? Like, would it be a grapple? Would it be like an attack? Would it be like?
I'll go with that because I will tell you how this is gonna work in a second. But
Oh
Darby-
boy! All right.
Darby speaks to you. It's like, all right, which one of you? I assume multiple of you would want to handle the orb. And he kind of looks over and it's like, I assume at least
Conan raises.
3. And he
Yeah,
points
Conan
at all the
raises his
melee
hand.
characters.
Yeah.
If you take a punch, sure.
Sariel just says, "Yeah, I'd rather not touch it if I don't have to."
It might still be good to have the protection just in case things go wrong.
True,
I mean,
but
If
he did
such is
try.
possible.
He did try some like mental influence stuff. You know, he did try to
Yeah.
pull some nonsense on us. So
He
I can
did.
mind blank 3 of you. So whichever 3 is okay with touching the orb.
Cornelian already has mind blank from yesterday. It's 24 hours.
Oh, true.
Very well then. And he will go ahead and cast another mind blank, one on Buck and one on Davy.
And then
Nice.
throw the last one on.
You want it on you or on me, Sariel?
I think Yvette, and I'll just raw dog life.
Yeah, just don't get charmed. Easy.
all right. 07.
So he'll do that and say, alright. Well, best of luck to you. And he'll start
Thank
walking
you, sir.
Thanks, we're gonna need it.
over to the secret passage and he'll open the door to the Twilight Forest.
All right.
Oh, Lordy
my
Lou.
favorite place.
I did that under the pretense of me having a +6 wisdom save.
Hmm.
I don't think warlocks get wisdom.
I thought I got wisdom and charisma.
No.
Oh, there they do.
That being said, though, I think honestly your saves are on par.
Hmm.
If my
Warlocks do.
assumptive math is correct.
I'm assuming Yvette probably has like a +1 wisdom.
I believe that is.
Then our saves are in fact on par. So yeah, I'm just raw dogging it.
Just
Actually,
don't
yeah,
get.
I have save as a proficient one, so it's actually a +7.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yippee.
Yippee!
So she's a little better, but yep.
So,
Oh well.
I'm going to quickly explain how this is going to work before you start the
Okay.
Okay.
As you know, all of the Stag Knights wounds instantly regenerate from the souls of the Twilight Forest. You've seen this happen before.
Yep, it was scary.
So this is how the fight's going to happen. I'm going to track the total damage that is dealt to the Stagnite. Based on the damage and how many attempts at a save throw goes up, the saving throw for the orb will go up. So every time you damage him or he passes a save to resist the orb, the DC will go up. So I'll start at a very low DC. Okay. Yeah. So that's harder.
So it'll be harder and harder for him to save.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. DC for him to resist. Gotcha.
DC for him to resist.
We're not making an attempt.
We gotta jack this shit up.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Is it amount of times hit, or is it amount of damage accumulated?
Damage accumulated.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, I'm currently having it as every 20 damage he has been dealt, the DC goes up by 1.
Oh.
I know how much damage you guys can deal, so 20
that's like.
But
yeah, so currently can raise that by 3 DC a turn.
Every time he succeeds a save, the DC also goes up by 1.
Oh.
So you can either make the DC go up by hitting him or dodgeballing him.
All right, yeah. So,
Honestly,
I just stunning strike every turn. Easy.
I was gonna say, by this metric, actually, I think Buck's the one who should have the eye. But by this,
you're the one that can do the most attempts to hit him.
Yeah.
With the eye. Yeah, you can do the most attempts to hit him with the eye.
True. That is true.
Yeah.
I could also even haste you.
Ooh.
I can haste you as well if need be. If you die, haste goes down.
I mean, you can't play blows with the orb, but you can still do your 2 main attacks in your martial arts, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're hasted, that's 4 attempts a round.
Because if fat amounts of damage like bring it up, I'm probably better off just trying to like smack the ever living shit out of him every turn.
Yep, and I'm doing the same.
Yep, and I just wanted to make sure that was above table so that you know how to play this fight. So we're gonna take a quick break.
Yep.
So when we get back, you guys will step into the forest.
Yippee!
Oh boy!
Oh goodness, here we go.
Boy.
I can't wait to go climb a tree and say, "Hey, Draenor, you want a piece of us? Come find us!"
From the top rope.
From the top rope. No. So we will be right back. All right, And we're on. Hello.
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 Well,
So, the doorway opens, and you see the darkness of what is familiar. You're currently in a brightly lit laboratory room, and then you go into a sunless area of forest that is on the other side of the doorway. The doorway, wow.
The doorway.
Because Darby opened it. It's the doorway.
Yeah,
The
doorway.
God.
You set yourself up for that one.
I do.
Me too.
But do y'all enter the door?
Yes.
Yep.
Sure. This seems perfectly safe.
It is. You guys exit into the area.
For Darby.
Darby's staying back.
Wait, I've never been here. What's it like?
I thought you've been here
Yeah,
once.
give us the full
Oh wait,
description
no, you were
again
gone
for
this session that they went here, didn't you?
Yeah. I was in transit for that session. I have no idea where we're going.
That's right. It
What's
was your
going on.
other character that was here. Right.
Yep.
Yeah. So you see this area. You notice that the grass seems to be of various shades. The canopy has red leaves. The tree bark is silver. And the grass is more of a bluish purple than any sort of brown or greens that you would see.
Y'all have been here before?
More than I would like to admit.
Yeah, it's becoming a thing.
This is your, fourth time here? I'm trying to think out of character.
At least, I feel like, because there have been 2 ice with Schaefer and the initial time, and that other time where we poked him, and
Yeah, we seem to be the only people who have been able to, like, leave. At least
nobody else can leave once they're here.
No one else is coming here willingly either.
Well, I did say, at least of those who are cursed.
Yeah.
Sure.
You see that the corpse that you had placed to mark this area is now a skeleton.
Oh, shit.
How long has it been since we've been here?
Like 3 days?
Yeah.
Okay, so time...
That's weird.
Stars notes down. All right, time passes faster here.
But yeah, there's just a skeleton that is like laid out with a finger pointing towards where the doorway is.
Because it is not take. It's not that. It is not that fast for a corpse to decompose.
We didn't set it to point towards the door, did we?
They did.
We did.
Did we? Okay, I missed.
Because otherwise we wouldn't know where we're going.
You're right.
Yeah, you wanted it to be pointing towards the door so you know the exact place the door was.
Yeah. You know, we also grabbed the bit of bark so we could teleport back.
I was about to look it up, and I was like, "This is a very morbid thing to look up."
How long does it take for a corpse to decompose in Minecraft?
Well, Godface, you're just describing what it is to be a GM. The things I've Googled. Yeah. My FBI agent is like putting me on my list.
I mean, is there stuff? Are there carrion creatures in the Twilight Forest? Because that plays a part.
I mean,
3 weeks
potentially
to
other
several
people.
years.
All right. We
3 days is kind of like speedrunning that shit.
That's like yes, buffet.
Well, maybe he was an overachiever.
Are his clothes like rotted or dusty or any shit like that?
Nope, his clothes are intact.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, nope. There's some bullshit going on.
Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no.
Let's hope it's not deer.
Oh, that's bad.
Just Twilight piranhas.
A deer will eat you.
So it just says, "Okay, well, seeing that, I can assume time likely moves faster here. We should be quick."
Actually,
Not if the clothes are intact.
You can make an Arcana check.
Arcana, okay.
Yeah, I know. Telling the wizard to make an Arcana check.
It's always a good sign.
So, Serial, you take a look at this corpse in the area, and you kind of combine the knowledge that you know of this place, and you think that it might have been an unnatural rapid decay. You know that you've seen like black smoke around the area that you've seen the stagnite absorb before, and you think that people might decay faster as they become this black smoke in the area.
I don't like that. So we need to bring an air purifier.
We have
or just
carcinogens
not
here.
die.
Gotcha.
I like how you have the most like normal person solutions to things.
I'm sorry. It's my
I think the
defense
solution is
mechanism.
just don't die while we're here.
Right.
I mean,
that is the better solution.
Don't dying is a good plan.
Yeah, but especially don't die here.
Right.
When you die here, you decompose like a Dragon's Dogma 2 enemy.
Yeah, you,
Or a Dragon's Dogma
you
Dark Earth
evaporate.
enemy, I mean.
Yeah. But
I mean,
you're
at
pretty
least you
sure
don't leave
that
behind a puddle of meat.
yeah, you're pretty sure that it didn't take long after his death for him to become part of the smoke that is enveloping this area and lingering.
You.
Well, I mean,
We've been breathing that in.
He did last the duration of our trip.
That's true.
I'm sure it'll be fine if we die, as long as we're brought out or back to life quickly.
I don't want to test that.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't want to test it either, but some assurance is nice, no?
Yep.
I don't feel very assured.
No?
No.
That might be some personal stuff you have to work out then. Sorry,
It
I'll just
is.
kinda sorry, I'll just like says, now where to next?
That was pretty cold of you, Sariel, to be honest with you, but I guess we're on a time schedule.
Oh,
Yeah, we gotta
do
get
have,
this
Which
done.
ways?
we do have to fight a crazy nightman.
Yeah, and I don't
Yeah.
like him, and he doesn't like us, and it's a bad time all around.
Can we hear any singing? Or
Make a
music?
perception check.
Oh dear.
I would also like to
Huh?
I'm perfectly average.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Damn, okay.
Well,
High
yeah.
alert.
okay, so Cyril and Davy. The noises you hear seem to be like static white noise and like crunching of leaves and normal like forest like sounds and occasional whistling as a soft breeze of smoke kind of goes through. But
All right,
Yeah.
sounds like a forest.
you hear what sounds like it could be made of voices. You can't tell much more. It could be a civilization. It could be other things.
I doubt it's a civilization.
Well, you know what I mean. A village.
Yeah, like it could be.
gathering.
Yeah, it could be the people that are worshiping forever.
Well, you're a bit too far out for that, but
Okay.
because you know how far it is based on the last time you're here.
True. Yeah.
It's too far for you to be at the key, but you know that there are people who made camps and try to be stronger in numbers together. Because it is safer to be together. Even if you can't run from the stagnite, you can run in different directions, and even if he kills most of you, he doesn't kill all of you.
Yep.
It's true.
You don't have to be
Yes,
faster
and
than stagnite, you just have to be faster than your friend.
I
Exactly.
just like people gathering together with the implicit understanding that if the stagnite approaches them, they all run in different directions.
Basically.
It's just like good luck, everyone else.
Every man for himself.
And then if they find each other again, they just don't talk about it.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you survived. Good for you.
Congrats.
Yeah. Where's Gary? Oh, didn't make it.
Oof.
It's a shame.
But
He owed me like 5 twigs or something because we don't have money here.
Yeah.
you hear the same sounds. And they are screams.
Uh-oh.
Go this way. Go.
Yep.
I'm glad you said this way before running. Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, at least Carney's being more considerate.
That's right.
Sariel would do her best to keep up with her frail wizard constitution. She's actually a little bit above the average person. It's fine.
Right. You get over and you eventually see an area. You see that there's like a campfire, and you see blood. And eventually you see someone run back into the camp and kind of trip as he's like hurriedly like grabbing things that were left behind.
Yep.
He does. Let me roll to see if he notices you guys in the panic. Oh, that's a natural one. No, he doesn't.
Nice.
Oh.
We are invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he is like running, and he just like grabs a cloth and then is like throwing like bread and other stuff into like a pouch, like very hurriedly.
Yep.
Makes sense.
What do y'all do?
Howdy.
Wisdom save. So you say howdy, and he immediately drops all the stuff that you just threw inside the cloth.
Oh my god! Poor little fella.
Poor guy. Yep.
He goes,
all right.
What are you doing? And he just goes back to immediately regathering the stuff.
The Stag Knight. Where is he?
I don't like know. Do you think I want to keep it up? I'm trying to run away from here.
Okay.
You're doing such a damn job, apparently.
Which way are you running from?
Sariel just crosses her arms. Which way are you running? We'll go the opposite direction.
I haven't decided yet. He approached the camp. We all scattered, and then after he left, I came back.
Do
what?
we still hear screams?
Make another perception check.
I would like to listen for any hint now that we're here.
Getting worse.
Nope.
Oh,
Guys, I know
duality.
exactly. It's that way.
The duality
Which way?
man.
It's
your turn now.
Yeah,
Sariel's
so...
little elf area wiggles.
So, Davey, you hear a sound, and you're like, oh, wait, someone's screaming that way. And then, Sarah, you hear a noise. It's like, oh, that way. And both you point in opposite directions.
Oh dear.
Well, you see,
that's fair.
You see, Sariel believes she's smarter than everyone, so she's gonna go that way.
Well, I think Sariel more trusts in the genetic advantage you have of being an elf.
I'm an elf too. What are you talking about?
Well,
half.
How dare you?
Damn,
Insult Davey like that.
You're right.
That's terrible.
I'm not a high elf, thank you. I'm underdark elf.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sariel
so,
doesn't care about that.
Elves genetically good at perceiving things, both point in two opposite directions.
Oh
Yep.
man.
David has perceived someone else screaming for an unrelated reason. They like spilled their instant ramen on their lap.
I hate when that
They have
happens.
ramen in here?
Ooh, ramen.
So I would just start walking in the direction that she pointed in because she trusts her own judgment.
So, Davey, they're ignoring you.
I mean, it's
I'm
it's a critical
torn.
failure, and I gotta play it out the way.
Yeah.
Not me being an elf.
Yeah.
I think I know better than Sariel at this point because
Right.
I've been a tracker, so I'm gonna start walking that way.
Oh no.
Oh
Bad,
jeez.
Okay.
Sariel
What do you want?
No, it's fine. It's
Sariel
good.
just sees Davey walking the other direction. Well, we very well can't be walking. We very well can't be splitting ourselves.
I genuinely believe that this is the correct way, though.
Okay, I have an idea. I look to the guy. Might want to hurry, like finish taking your stuff real fast and run.
He goes,
He's doing his best.
And
What are you
I'm not
planning?
going to make you re-roll because you got a natural 20. Serial. That is 22 to hit you. As the stack.
Oh my gosh!
I cannot be surprised if you rolled with advantage.
He didn't roll advantage. I said I'm not going to make you re-roll. You got nat 20, so you very well see. You're like, he's this way, and Dave's like this way. He's like this way, and you point directly at the stag knight who's coming at you with his sword.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's... Guys, I think it's pretty sure it's this way.
This place is so upside down.
It is.
Like 95% sure. Stagnates this way.
Yeah, but still, 22
Wait, do I not get an initiative then?
You can have a reaction.
Huh? But no, since I had nat 20 perception, I can't be surprised. Would it not just be roll initiative?
I guess technically. I'll tell you what. He's going to take his turn, and then that'll count as his turn. Okay, let me roll initiative.
This is the more narratively exciting version.
Yeah. This is a narrative attack more than a
Look, I get it, but also I'm the squishy wizard. Any hit I take is very, very rough.
Very bad.
What if Sariel grabs Buck and throws him in front of her? He's used to taking hits.
All right, Rapier warning, initiative roll.
I know that's with advantage, that's why it's red. I was like...
Yeah. Reg over 20, it always surprises me.
Yeah. That's why every time I see like a red high number, it's like... Blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to be able to put my blade song up and
Heads
then
up,
counter this.
Both Yvette and Sariel's health bars are less than 100 for me.
Oh, that's... I don't even...
That should be
there
incorrect.
Did you press the long rest button?
Correct.
I probably forgot to update mine after the long rest.
I was gonna say I don't even see them. I see the world map.
Scroll down.
They're below the world map.
Oh, cool. There we go.
Oh.
All right.
Alright, Davey was.
What's the temp HP
Yeah, I was
value?
gonna
It was like
say,
12 or 13.
I'm definitely on the other side.
Yeah, because of what you said, you're definitely on that side.
Yep.
Well, Sariel gets her I told you so moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so we're going back to what I was saying.
Oh.
Right, mid bonk from the Stag Knight sword.
There's still a 22 to hit.
Cool. I believe I can only buff my AC up to a 22 currently. So, I am instead going to use Song of Defense on whatever the damage is. I get to decide after the damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let me roll this great sword attack.
Don't die.
Please don't die.
That is 25 damage.
Ow.
Song of Defense. I'll use a 5th level.
Ooh.
So I reduce it by 25.
Okay, so you're full ignoring.
Yippee.
So Sarl just notices and just like reflexively hums and her blade starts vibrating. Just as a magical barrier appears and it helps her parry.
Mm-hmm.
1 second, something is... What the fuck, roll 20?
Uh-oh.
Give me a second, I might have to refresh the page. Yeah, I have to refresh the page. 1 second.
Pain.
Okay, let me see if that worked. Okay, it does. Okay, I need... His spell list was not showing for some reason.
He didn't prepare any spells.
I need... Let's see. What is the 40-foot cube? Yeah, that hits everyone. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Don't like the sound of that.
Did you say everyone?
Yeah. He's casting a spell.
This isn't like a charm effect or anything,
no.
is it?
It is not. It has nothing to do with mind control or any charm.
Okay.
You're good.
Hold
you're
on.
good.
Well, plus, so that's a 15 for me.
I also don't get the
Aura.
I don't get the aura.
Yeah, 15 is a fail.
Oh,
That's a pass.
22.
18.
So the only fail is Carney.
No.
Hold on.
No.
Just a minute. Let me see if this only works when I'm raging.
Don't worry, you can't be mind controlled at least.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm worried about.
It's just banishment. You're going back to the material realm.
No,
Well,
it's a wisdom save. That's.
No, he's
No, this is a
casting
wisdom save.
slow on all of you, so.
Disgusting.
Hate
Yeah,
that.
that's.
I mean, if more
Gross,
than one
gross,
person
gross.
failed, it would have been disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We need Carney to do things.
All right.
We'll get the things.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Well, it's okay.
Good
Buck has the eye.
That's true.
This tiny ass little
Are you done
wizard
checking whatever
elf
you're
just
checking?
fucking parries a great sword from the legendary warrior.
Yep, while raging. Cool. All right. Well, I'm slowed. That's fun.
Okay. That is his turn, Serial.
All right. I am going to activate my blade song.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to Man, I was not expecting combat so soon. Let's see.
I mean, what else is there to do in this forest unless you wanted to go to the Twilight Keep?
We are doing the fighting now.
I don't know, make fun of some dweebs who are just running away. Yeah, kidding. Laughing hurts.
Peace.
Oh, and also, as he ends his turn, he will say, "Twilight deepens green and gray, beneath the boughs where shadows play," and then that'll be his turn.
All right, gotta write these down because I'm sure this is gonna be plot important in 50 sessions.
Yeah, probably so.
Important 50 sessions.
What was it? Twilight something deep and gray?
I'll post the entire thing at the end of this.
Okay.
All right. And I am going to... Actually, you know what? I'm going to disengage.
All right.
Run away!
5, 10, 15, 20, 35, 40. And Sarah says, "Listen to me next time, please." and then she's basically in a position to play support now.
All right. So I guess that's your turn.
Yeah.
Do you activate your blade song or?
Oh, I said I did.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that.
That's
okay.
thing number one.
That was the first part of my turn.
Okay, I didn't hear that part of the turn. All right, Yvette.
That's why I was able to move 40 feet.
Fair.
My turn. I don't like this guy. I'm scared.
All right.
Want to push him away?
Arcane
I'm gonna
machine
push
gun?
him away. Pew pew pew.
All right, you cast.
Hold on, let me
pew.
turn on the Yeah, let me turn on the pew 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 button, hopefully.
The +1, yeah.
The divine.
I have...
cap,
there it is, okay.
Divine cap down, because you're
That's right.
capping his ass now.
Did that go in right? Maybe it didn't.
I don't see the +1 for attack, but...
It's adding it to damage, but not to attack.
Yeah,
so it's
attack and
19,
damage.
17, 19, 28. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it here. You have arcane gun as damage twice. One in the bottom here and one up there.
How did I do that? No.
Yeah, so what you put it as damage in 2 different places.
I don't know how. I'm sorry.
I can take a look at your character sheet in a second, but for now I know what it is.
Yeah.
17 misses,
okay.
19 hits, 28 hits.
Okay, yes, and I would
so
like to push
you
him
do
back 20
13
feet, please.
and 9. So 13.
Great. Yep.
Plus 9, you do 22 damage.
And then I run this way.
Yeah, and he gets knocked back 10 feet each time, right?
Yep. In a straight line from me.
Yep, so he just goes back 20 feet.
And I go back 30 feet.
And you're like, nope.
Yeah, I don't want to be near that news. Yeah, noise is bad.
Sorry, almost getting fucking slashed.
Yeah.
Alright. Buck.
Okay. 35 feet of movement to move up to him. And then smack him twice with the orb.
Alright, make 2...
Can I just do that as unarmed strikes, or do I need to do a special thing?
You can make an unarmed roll, it's just the damage won't apply, just the attack.
Okay. So, strike 1?
Miss.
16, so that will not be enough. Strike 2?
Hits.
25, okay.
He will succeed, and I will take up the amount of saves he has by 1.
Okay. I'm going to spend a key point for bonus action disengage and retreat 20 feet.
Nice.
That's my turn.
Sorry that I pushed him so far away from
and then he just looks at you like, back up.
That's our plan this time.
That's my entire plan.
Away.
Listen, he can't kill me if I don't stand next to him.
That's right.
Carney?
Actually, can I readjust myself slightly? I don't want to stand in a direct line with other people.
Yeah, you can say
I rage in my turn.
You think he's gonna lightning bolt us or something?
I'm just gonna step over to here. Yeah, I don't trust
this. A little
this.
chain lightning, you know.
Yeah.
You can move.
I rage.
You can move half your movement on a range.
No,
right?
no, not a good idea right now. No, I rage in my turn.
Raging in your turn.
I need to stay within. And I get a save on the slow.
That's right, because you could only
speaking of which, did you make 2 concentration saves?
Fuck!
For getting hit?
Well, fuck! Does he make a save after taking...
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright, so you are angry, but you are slowed still. Would you like to move half your speed as well?
No, I make the save at the end of my turn, and I won the benefit from Davy Zora.
Oh, you were just
slow at the start of your turn.
Makes sense. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that checks out.
Oh well. Okay. Now here's.
Yeah, you guys hear like Carney screaming, but it's slow screaming. So he's like, ah.
All right. So quick question for the assembly: is it worth it to use fanatical focus on this?
No.
Cool.
Fanatical focus.
What was that?
Cool. I get to reroll a save once per rage.
Yes, I do think it's worth using that.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it because I'm going right after you, and I'm planning on ending the thing anyway. So.
Oh, okay.
Can you end spell effects?
Yep. The cleansing touch.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine then.
Nice.
Don't waste it on this. Because I'll fix you in a second. Get up to Carney using cleansing touch, which is an action, and it'll end the slow on him.
Oh boy.
Hello? Have I not been talking this entire time?
You have been.
No,
you
we
have been.
heard you.
We got it.
Oh, you did hear me. Okay. Just double checking.
Yeah, we heard that you can end the spell effect.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
Yeah, all good.
We responded
Bonus
to it, so I
action.
thought you
I am
heard us.
going.
Anyway.
Yeah, just making sure. Wasn't sure. My mic does weird things sometimes.
You're all good.
I am going to Mystic Step as a bonus action straight towards him.
All right.
That is going to be my turn.
Nice.
All right. And he will chuckle for a second. It's like, to fight a bounty whose tree slay, a dark magic that departs the day. And he says that as he's casting a spell.
What spell is it?
It's a spell. I need a wisdom save from everyone.
No.
Yep.
Not again.
Actually, how far is he from me?
55?
I will cast counter spell. Just 3rd level.
Yep, he's
Right,
within
go
range.
for it. He is currently casting his 9th level spell.
Oh, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
shit. Oh, no.
I don't like that.
I don't like the sound of any of that.
Oh, no!
No way. No way. No
everyone make a
way.
wisdom save.
It's so close.
Because the range is
That's so
120 feet,
close.
so I assume that's enough for Yvette.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Not for Yvette to care.
Okay, 20.
Not
I
for
saved
Baby to
that
care either.
apparently.
That's
I
32.
saved that one.
I got a nat
I'm-
20 on my last whiz save.
I fail.
No.
17, yeah, you're the only one that fails.
No, that's just 12.
Oh, that...
You not get
Blade
blitzing on the
singing.
wisdom saves?
Because Davey
No,
left,
blade
yeah.
singing is Constitution. It's concentration saving throws
Save
only.
those, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you would have failed even with the +5, because this DC is 18.
Yep.
Alright, so the only
Yeah.
person to be affected by the mass polymorph is Serial.
Oh!
Mass
Oh
polymorph?
no, that's
That's
fucked up.
No.
Oh, no.
So, Serial,
Power word squirrel.
I was literally about to say squirrel.
Squirrel!
Oh.
No.
We're in a forest, it has to be a squirrel. It just makes...
Mm-hmm.
Well, it
But
could be a
from you
big
guys'
scary
perspective,
bear.
you just see Serial go...
No.
So yeah, where'd you go?
Oh, jeez.
There we go.
And then he is going to move here. Serial.
Oh. Run into his pants.
Yeah, bite his nuts.
Bite his nuts.
Okay, you can't Ant-Man this Thanos.
Why not?
Squirrels go up pant legs.
Yeah.
They've got teeth.
Okay, that's
Yep.
not what it...
Squirrels are vicious.
Great vicious teeth. Made for cracking open nuts.
That's right.
Yep. That's true.
Yeah, but Sarah, you're a squirrel. Do you stay where you are, or do you move a bit?
I bite the shit out of myself.
Oh, yeah. Out of yourself.
Ah, I see.
Smart.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, there are no rules against that.
Let me double check something. Because the wording of this spell is different than the regular polymorph.
Mm.
Ah, shit.
It also gives you the temporary hit points as well, so...
Oh, that's fucked.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's
I'm
true.
saying the
Temporary
temporary hit points part. Let me double check Squirrel.
Squirrel!
I assume they just have 1 hit point, but I need to see other things as well. Okay, here we go. SRD Squirrel.
At that point, the rat might be the closest block to it.
Okay, you could deal exactly 1 damage to yourself. Hit point 1. Okay, you can try to bite yourself. I'll say it succeeds, but you're still squirrel.
I'm gonna go hide behind a tree then.
Alright.
Climb up
Yeah,
the
go-
tree and
go
start
up the tree.
throwing acorns at him.
Yep,
Yeah.
you have a 30-foot speed as well as a 30-foot climb.
Would my blade song still be active?
Yeah.
Probably.
If,
So
if-
40 foot.
I don't.
Fast squirrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it will shut it
fast-
off. Yeah, as long as you.
Yeah, I
that-
don't think the
do you
polymorph
have-
shuts it off, so.
Do you have to actively sing for Blade Song, or is the squirrel just like squeaking really loudly at us?
You don't need to.
Okay.
You don't even need a
Or
sing
you
for
could give
blade
us your
song.
squirrel
The
song.
song is usually coming from the whirling of the blade and stuff like that, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's just like the
squeaking.
tail spinning around really fast.
E. Alright, Yvette.
Hi. Do I know how to unsquirrelify my wizard?
We all know polymorph if the form loses all of its hit points.
Yeah.
We all know this at this point because polymorph is a very used spell in our party.
Yeah, we use
So
it a
shoot
lot.
Sariel one time, and the
Mhm.
other two go on.
Just gonna barbecue this squirrel.
Blam!
I'm not
I-
sure.
Just so you
like
know, I
that.
did not climb up a tree. I did not do that.
Okay.
You just
Then
went
I
around the
will-
tree, right?
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
Okay. I will shoot the squirrel with one, and the other two are going to the jerkwad. And I have not fixed my thing yet, so it's gonna be stupid.
Yeah, you hit the squirrel.
Poor squirrel.
Alright.
At most, polymorph would give it a +1 to its AC because minimum. I mean, not polymorph. I mean, blade
Yeah.
thing.
So, you are. It's the first one to the squirrel and the rest of the stag knight, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
and
Alright.
I would.
So, Sarah,
like to
you're
push
back
him
and
back
you
a bit
take
more.
10 points to your normal self.
I'm okay with that.
It goes to the 10 HP anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
13
Davey, do
is
you want me
fine.
to
for
push
28.
back?
So you deal 28 damage
Yeah.
and 20 feet back.
Yeah, only if my melee guys want me to.
Yeah. The further they can keep him away from you, the two spellcasters, the better.
Yeah, that's my plan. Okay. Then zoop zoop.
Alright. That should be it then. Alright, Buck.
All right. Round two. Move up 25 feet. Smack him 2 times with the orb.
Smack
One,
smack.
and then
20. I mean, yeah, 24 hits.
Yep. No.
Yep, he'll pass
Key
the
point
save,
for-
and he has saved twice.
Okay. Key point for bonus action disengage. Run away.
Mhm.
There. Yeah. No, come on. Work with me here. There we go.
If you press and hold X when you're doing the drag, you can just keep it there.
See, that would be smart. However, no one ever accused me of being good at this.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Wait.
I will accuse you.
Yeah, Lillian, were you good at this?
Yeah.
No?
Oh, well, I guess you didn't have to say you were, even if I did accuse you. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But now I did accuse you of being good at this.
You are
Well-
accused.
I'm sorry to inform you, you are wrong.
I hate being wrong. I hate it so much so that I almost got slashed.
True.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, Carney.
I guess I could be putting extra things on this to make him make more saves, but
I
Better safe than sorry.
can't get up to him.
It's an endurance game. Oh no!
oh
I
right.
don't have the movement to get up to him.
I mean, you do
sorry.
if you dash, you just won't be able to attack.
Fuck that!
Dash and then get hit.
I'm not playing with that. Fuck that noise.
You don't want to run into the Stagnite?
Not without getting hit in myself.
Stay back until you can redo rage.
I can still rage. Just that
I mean, you can move forward and hand axe them or something.
This is true.
Yeah, that's
true.
the thought.
Throw the stop
It's
sign.
true. You know what? Actually, since I have the holy thing, I could actually go and do that. I could go and toss my hand axe at him. So you know what? I will.
Makes sense to me.
I'll get here. You know, this is just to you know, be ready to, and then I'll go ahead and do I? You know, yeah. Why not? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm gonna recklessly throw it, like toss the axe.
All right.
Oh, and you know what? Let's just go ahead and take on divine fury and my rage damage. Oh, why is it? Oh, I didn't mean to apply the penalty for that, but that's 26 to hit.
Yep, I'm pretty sure that only does affects heavy and two-handed weapons anyway. So
yeah. I just had the thing ticked on
26
on
absolutely
accident.
hits though.
Yippee! Damn. That is one powerful hand axe.
Holy
Yeah. Just hitting right spot, I guess.
Yep. So you just.
Oh my
Right
god!
between the
Yeah.
eyes.
Now throw another.
I think I
It's true.
only
Do you have
have
a second one?
No, I think I only have the one.
We need to get you more hand axes, my guy.
Yeah.
We do. We need to get any like javelins or something. Yeah.
Hand axes and javelins are very useful for a barbarian as a backup for these situations.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, traitor! You big poetic meanie! Pay attention to me!
Bink.
Alright, Davey, it's on you.
So, Davey is going to start mumbling into himself a little bit, and out of him is going to come a bunch of human women. Actually, one specific woman.
Huh?
And they are going to start just circling around him as fast as they can. It's going to cast Spirit Shroud.
Uh,
At 4th level.
I was gonna say, oh no,
Again.
Davey's pulling out the harem jutsu?
yeah.
Not that one, nope. And he's going to run up to the Stagnite and attempt to hit him.
Get him.
Wait a minute. Does that fuck with his ability to regenerate? I just realized.
That's a thought.
We're going to find out.
Mhm.
See if I can hit him first.
For science.
20 to hit.
20 hits.
That does hit, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember 19 being his minimum.
Oh, sorry.
AC.
I forgot to click this one. So it's an extra 2d8.
Yep.
Ah. 2d8. So another 4 damage. So 20 points of damage on the first. And
that's
second
2d8.
strike.
That hits.
That'll hit again. Did not forget
Jack
to
it up
click it
with
this
DC.
time. So 23. So total 43 damage on this round.
Is the extra?
Nice.
Oh yeah. That's okay. I see it.
Mm-hmm.
I was confused. I thought the bottom right one was Spirit Shroud. I was like, huh?
Nope.
No,
It's
it
the
was-
top one.
Yeah, top one.
Yep.
Nice.
And is that it?
That is going to be it for him.
Alright. He finally could use a legendary action now that there's someone in melee of him during the end of his turn.
Ah, fuck.
Oh no.
It's fine.
I've been keeping, like, Like, I remember I was like, oh man, at the end of Yvette's turn, I'm going to do this legendary action. I'm going to push him back 20 feet. Fuck.
Damn right. Get out of here.
Yeah, with your legendary actions.
That is a 24 to hit.
That is a hit.
$19 damage.
Okay.
As he just swings his sword at you.
Oh. I don't know why I was expecting something to explode.
That comes in 20 rounds actually.
Oh, okay.
It is his.
He set up a resonance inside.
And with his left hand, he takes his hand off of his sword, and with the left hand, he plays a few notes on his harp, and continues to sing another verse. As he sings, and if the creature inorganic wreathes its havoc onto Malyk, and then he's going to cast a spell.
Inorganic, okay.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Yeah, that's an interesting word.
Oh, that's a 25 hit, Davey.
That'll hit.
No.
Let it be psychic damage.
I only have a single D12 on my table.
Oh, I guess that's it. That's the only damage you can do.
Uh-huh.
1d12.
Oh, fuck it. I'll just roll it and roll 20.
Only D12.
Yeah, take 31. Wait, what kind of damage is this?
Healing.
Force.
Healing damage.
Oh, healing. Cool.
That's not psychic.
It is not psychic. As you see an illusion, this sword made of force shows up, and it just strikes through you. Oh no! Oh, that's great!
Wait, is he actually using Mordekainen's sword? That's hilarious.
He is using Mordekainen's sword, yes.
Oh, the legendary spell! Let's go! I get to see it in action.
Alright. Serial.
I cast Taste on Buck.
Nice.
Yippee.
I believe it's a 30-foot cast range, so I think he's right. He's right in it.
Yep.
And that is my turn. I will be concentrating on haste.
Now I have zoomies.
And you know, I'm gonna
Zoomies.
take cover behind a tree, and then I'll be playing range support with actual damage. I had 2 turns wasted.
Understandable. You spent a lot of
I know. I get you. I get you. I know the feeling.
To be fair, I expected more than just you to fail those saves.
Yeah. So it could have been worse.
When I cast True Polymorph, I was like, oh, this is going to fuck the party up. Only one person fails. Fuck.
Or Mass Polymorph, yeah.
Alright, well, I am going to take cover behind the tree now that I was at previously.
Yep, Serial. I mean, not Serial, Yvette.
Oh, okay.
That's me.
The other spellcaster.
Serial can have my turn.
Just
Is that something we can do? I didn't know that. I didn't know this rule.
Turn donation.
And I'm like the rules lawyer, so you know.
It works if the DM is tired enough and taken by surprise.
Yeah. So what's Yvette doing?
Right. So, Yvette, I guess, is going to keep on doing what's been working so far, which is to blast the crap out of this guy and move him away.
Yep.
120 foot range.
Yep. 80 feet. You're still good.
How far is
I think
safe for Carney?
20-foot maximum is like what you should be pushing him right now.
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah, because otherwise Carney will never catch up.
Right, which we definitely need. So I'll try and hit him with 3, but I'm only going to push him in 2 of those.
All right.
Wow.
Well, only one of those hit.
Okay, perfect. So I push him back 10 feet.
And he takes 12 damage.
We're back.
Also, Buck's movement speed is doubled now.
I can go so far. I can move like 110.
Also, you disengage without spending a key point with your hasted action, theoretically.
It is true, but I can also use the hasted action to hit him one more time.
This is true.
And your AC
Since
is
I'm
buffed
not...
by 2.
Yeah.
And you getting hit wouldn't risk the haste going down.
It wouldn't, but it would risk me dying.
True,
You won't die.
But you can run for the hills faster than anyone else, so.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Buck.
Okay. Well, we're doing basically the same thing as before, but slightly modified.
Yeah.
So
is your movement speed actually 110 now? Is your movement?
Yeah.
Is your base movement? Oh my god.
Base speed is 55.
When you haste the monk.
Yeah, I know.
Just monk things.
I forgot that monk got to 55 before level 17.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. With my action, I'll hit twice. So big. Okay. And Bink, yeah, that makes up for it.
I'll tell you what. If you natural 20 like you did, instead of dealing double damage since you're not dealing damage, he has to save twice.
I am 100% down with that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'll save both of those, but it does increase the DC further. And then the 12 misses.
And then, yes, hasted action, I'm going to hit him again. Nope. Bonus action, key point disengage, run away. Let's see, I moved 40 feet, so...
You don't have to use a key point disengage. You can use the hasted action.
No, I used the hasted action to hit him one more time.
But you can use your bonus
couldn't
action
you just
to martial arts attack.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you could just do bonus action martial arts attack
The
and then...
martial arts attack is specifically unarmed strikes or monk weapons. So I don't know if we're counting
I'll allow you to count
orb
this
as
a monk. I'll allow you to martial arts this.
Okay. In that case, then
yeah,
hasted action, run away.
Yeah.
Or hasted action, disengage, run away. I move 40 feet, so just move an arbitrary number of feet away, like there. What was it to mark where I'm going?
Press X while you're holding.
I don't think you can move any more than... Wait, no, you can move 70, yeah.
Yeah.
The monk when hasted. Again.
Yeah. I know.
So now I'm over here. Goodbye.
Like, if it was just a 1v1 with any melee character, Buck would win peer. I mean, you're playing a spellcaster, so obviously you can't do this. But if it was a pure melee character, you could just do this hit and run tactic and they can't do shit about it.
It's worked so far. I haven't gotten hit yet.
Imagine Buck enjoys being this fast.
Yeah.
It is pretty cool.
It's pretty neat. I'm not going to lie.
You already know what it is. Reckless Spirit Weapon Master. Let's get this party started right.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Big bonk.
Big bonk.
Biggest bonk.
Biggest bonkus.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna.
22 minus 5, 18.
That's by 1, I think. This is by 1, I think. Does it? Does an 18 hit?
What? No, that misses. That's 17, so yeah, that misses.
Oh, wait, it is a 17, yeah.
Yeah, 17.
Oh,
yeah.
Bummer.
Second.
Yeah, I'll do.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, I refunded the attack. Even better.
Mm-hmm.
The strike. Well, I mean, it's actually a little bit better than just landing a normal first attack because
you have a
only your first attack gets to add the get. Oh, and you do have brutal critical.
Yeah.
And your first attack also deals the extra divine fury damage or whatever.
This is going to fucking hurt, yo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm Skylar White, yo.
Okay, let me see if I can add these numbers real quick. Alright, so the top is 34. And then 17 and 11. So we have 34 plus 17 plus 11 is 62.
62.
Right. By the way, that was about 50% of what you had already done the entirety of this.
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing. Also,
so a third of the damage was
Crusher.
done to him. It was done right now.
To be fair, we haven't really been hitting him for damage that much. More of utility.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, Crusher. So advantage on him from pretty much everyone else for a little bit
Until the start of your next turn, right?
till the start of my next turn. Yep.
Okay, so which way? Right here.
I'll move. Yeah, keep within range of everyone. So yeah, just move back over there.
Okay, so you're going to move back.
And then, yep.
Okay.
And bonus action attack is Great Weapon Master.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Let me just go ahead and untick the Divine Fury damage. And oh, that's a 19.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is great.
You know, I told her that she should grab a Great Weapon Master like
over
a year ago.
It paid off.
Oh.
Yeah. That's another. Let's see, 35.
Yep.
How long has it been since the Stag Knight got hit that hard?
It's
probably a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a few centuries.
I imagine that might light a bit of a fire in his belly after that.
Yep.
And the first thing that he gets hit with that hits the heart is a goddamn magic stop sign.
You're like playing Mr. Incredible Hobo with like more character depth. I'm a hobo. I use a big stick as I use like a traffic cone as my weapon or something.
I'm just a farm boy. Bonk.
Carney. 23 hit.
Yes.
Oh, that wasn't
Hey, that's
just for a crit. No.
Oh. Gonna be good. Bring it.
Yeah, so I guess with advantage it's 25. So let me just roll damage. 23 slashing damage, so that half of that would be 11. Oh wait, no. Yeah.
2 tap HP. Yep. Excellent.
Alright, Davey.
Davey is going to move up over to the other side. Hello again. My turn.
Hello.
Yep. You don't even have to do that. Just have fun with the advantage.
Yep.
Will definitely be nice for Yvette.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Buck.
Yeah.
So 23 to hit.
That hits.
I'm going to dump a second level Divine Smite on him. So that'll be 35 points of damage.
Alright.
Second attack. Dump another second level for 36.
Alright.
That is literally my turn.
Alright. And then he'll use his second legendary action to backswing towards you, Davey.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 28 hit.
Edit.
4.
Oh, were you rolling a Spirit Shroud damage?
I think that is that right now? The Spirit Shroud damage?
Yeah, I rolled it.
Okay.
So the 2d8 Spirit Shroud is rolled,
and
the second level
it's hard
smite.
to tell on roll 20.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep, everything rolled correctly.
How much did we raise the DC this round? Holy shit!
Yeah, so that's
That'll be a
25
decent
damage.
amount.
25 damage to you, Davey.
Okay.
He hit you with the same slash that would have ended me.
Well, he went from 130 damage done to him to 298 so far.
Yeah. Yeah, we're the Bash Brothers from the Mighty Ducks. That's what we are at this point.
It is the Stag Knight's turn as he continues to sing before casting his next spell.
You keep singing there, bud.
This is important lore.
That's right.
Alchematic, mechanic, gigantic. Subaquatic schematic with deep volcanic.
Okay, great. Either
unpack
an
that later.
elemental or one of us is getting smaller.
No, this is just the lyrics of the song.
Oh, no, I know. I'm guessing what spell he's casting.
Well, first, he's bonus
I think the
actioning
spells so
sword.
far...
He does have a nice variety of spells.
Yeah, that's
That is true.
another 28 to hit. So, Davey, you will take 22 force damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ow. I'm looking pretty fucked up.
It
And
might
then
be
he-
time to stop pushing him back.
What should I have him cast? All the ones that say concentration are obviously out. uh...
We're causing choice paralysis for the DM. This is a good sign.
Yeah, it is. I mean, he could go for the old classic. Let me
Ooh.
see
I
what
don't
the
know how I
range
feel
is
about that
of
one.
this.
I'm not sure I like the idea of him having a classic.
Well, if he's a bard, it might just be the vicious mockery.
Just mockery.
Each creature within 30 feet of you. So it's just the two of you. But I think I'm fine with that. He's going to cast a spell. And it's a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Wouldn't be too bad for y'all.
I'm fine.
Plus, you got the
so
Davy aura.
You'll take half
Yep.
damage. What does Davy get?
Oh, sorry.
Con save.
Had a blank for a second. Yep.
Yep.
18.
All right. Yeah, you'll both pass, so this will be half. So I'll start with the thunder damage.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, Thunderwave.
Here we go.
Start.
So half, you'll take 10 thunder
no.
and 9 radiant.
Ow.
As he casts Destructive Wave, yes.
Oh, Destructive Wave.
Ah.
So 19 total?
This fucker has Paladin spells?
He's a bard. He can
Magical
take
David
spells.
might
spells from
need
the
some
class.
healing
I know. Imagine
real quickly.
Yeah, that's the
Just-
bullshit thing
I'm
about
gonna say
bards is
that.
that paladin spells are really strong to take.
Yep.
Mhm.
What were you
How you
gonna
looking?
ask, Davey?
I was just saying, Davy's gonna really need some healing at some point, really soon.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Davey is
Maybe in the next turn.
I did not take a bonus action. Would you allow me to take a healing potion or drink a healing potion?
I believe we don't do bonus action.
Yeah, we
Oh,
don't do
okay.
bonus action for healing potions.
Okay. Apologies.
Yeah.
I got you.
Well, you gotta ask
Okay.
if you want to know,
I-
right? Like, there's
most
no
people
harm.
Yeah.
do that because Matt Mercer started it, but
Mm-hmm. It does
Mhm.
change the action economy a lot.
it
Okay.
does, like, to a extreme degree.
Also, it does kind of step on the toes of thief
Okay.
rogues
class ability.
Oh yeah, no, Thief
Fast
Rogues
hands.
absolutely can bonus action a healing potion.
Yep,
You can chug that shit.
fast hands.
That's because that's an item action. They can do it. Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes I feel like not using flanking rules because there's also rules that get stepped on because of that. As an optional rule, but I'm fine with flanking, but not as much for the bonus action stuff. Anyway. That was the Stagnant's turn.
All right. Question.
Yeah.
Is I'm not gonna say what I'm about to cast. I'm just gonna ask: Is Davey willing?
Yes, Davey's willing. At this point, Davey's.
I cast Vortex Warp on Davey.
Nice.
And so it's not counterspellable because I'm too far for that. And I moved Davey. I could actually technically move Davey like all the way over here with the way Vortex Warp works. But I can.
That's fine. Davey will take it.
I'll move him right up to Yvette.
That'll be good.
All right, just there we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Oh.
And Cyril just gives a knowing look to Yvette. It was like, yeah, you know what to do.
I know this is my job.
All right, that's my turn.
Yvette.
I am healing poor damaged Davy.
I would use like one of your actual spell slots.
Yeah, like a cure wounds
on top of your bonus action.
Yeah, agreed.
Just pour a bunch of healing in.
Yep. So I've got a cure wounds here. So I'll scoot forward.
Yeah. Get sniped by the Twilight Forest assassin they planted here.
Take the shot.
Don't give JoJo ideas.
I mean, I don't.
They're in the trees.
Oh, the trees.
JoJo doesn't need ideas. JoJo has all of these already.
Trust me, I should not make this any more difficult than it is right now.
No, this is a deadly encounter.
It is. We always knew he would be.
That's why we didn't do this before.
And then
well,
in
for
addition
the fact that
to
all the damage meant nothing every time you fought him, so you're like, ah.
Yeah.
In addition to the 29 from Cure Wounds, I would also like to burn through some of my Healing Light bonus action.
All right.
It's
Well,
not too bad.
that's kind of crummy, but it's
not the worst. But it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the best. I mean,
so 29 plus 13. Yeah.
Sounds great. Is that everything?
Yep.
All right. Buck.
Okay. You're never going to believe what this turn is.
I bet I won't.
We still have advantage on hitting him, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So 70 feet. Bonk him 3 times. Throw the advantage on there. So 1. All right.
Nice. So now you thank you on that one.
All righty.
And 3. All right. So 4 total checks.
Yeah, that's 4 total checks. Let me double check the DC here. One second, math. The DC has become 18. All right.
All right. We're getting there.
That's 1 pass. All right, next one, DC 19.
Numbers are on our side.
Pass. DC 20. Pass. DC 21. All right, so Buck.
This one's taking longer. Yeah.
Oh.
You go up, you hit him, and you see the orb react. He steps back, and he looks at you as if to do something, and you do this a couple more times. And on the last one, you hit him. It looks like he's about to turn around and attack you. But then his song gets broken, and he stops the strings as he...
Let's go! We gave him depression!
Power depression, let's go!
We did it!
Yay, depression!
He immediately takes a knee and starts crying.
Oh.
Aww.
Alright, pack it up, everyone. We gotta go.
Our job here
Poor
is done.
man.
Good job, team. Get ready for the next mission.
Oh.
I'll say for now you're out of initiative.
Yippee! For now.
I want to use this time to tend to his wounds. Sorry, would hand Davey about 4 healing potions.
Chug.
Chug. What are the people that are like standing around the Stagnite doing?
Here.
I want to see like, is he just crying or is he like saying anything?
He's not saying anything.
Okay.
Huh.
I mean, he's not hitting us anymore. That's a good sign.
I'm going to just like I'm just gonna. We know that the emotion can't be returned to the orb once it's returned.
That
to the
is
original
what
orb, right?
we were told.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's all. Yep.
Put it in the bag.
Put it in the bag.
Stop. Our needlessly convoluted plan is 2/5 done.
Okay.
We did the hard part.
McCarty being the like just kind of not knowing what else to say and asking this purely on impulse is just gonna be like lower stuff and just like, are you okay?
Buck just stares at
This is
McCartney
Ultima all over again.
and gestures towards the orb.
The Stagnite gets up from his knee. His sword is still on the ground. And you watch as he goes back to his harp. And before he was just doing it, singing with, like, very technically, but now he starts singing with more emotion. As he finishes his song.
Oh, dear.
And imagine someone, like, crying their heart out while singing this rather than the soft singing that he was doing before.
This poor guy.
As he sings, made psychotic, glistening prismatic, a fitting finale for a world problematic. A void left fanatic, all romantic, static.
Pity clap, I guess?
And I'll post this in both places.
Yep. All right, time to analyze this.
I am going to say stop something. For what it's worth, I am sorry it came to this.
Hopefully you're feeling more yourself now.
He doesn't respond. He just continues to cry and strum his harp.
Man, this sucks.
If you're looking for more balance, we know where the rest of these are.
He doesn't respond. He just keeps playing his harp.
Well,
that's centuries worth of baggage just hitting him all at once. Because it's probably gonna take some time for him to you know.
It might be time for us to cut our
coherent.
losses and go before he gets mad.
Yeah.
well,
You know what? I don't want him hurting anyone. I'm going to take the sword. I do not want him hurting anyone with this thing anymore.
Well, they might hurt him though.
Well,
They can't kill him.
They can't
Yeah.
kill him.
That's true. Unless
They can't kill
and
him.
he's still an incredibly powerful bard.
Anything
He's still a
weird.
threat. It's just that now it's going to be a lot.
The
less,
smoke is
so.
coming, and the final wounds that you get right before that is continuing to heal him. So you know that he's fine.
Okay, so this hasn't undone that or anything.
Yeah. While he's just crying, I'm just going to take the sword and just. Yeah.
New weapon for Cornelian. A +3 sword, maybe.
You have the stagnate
How do
sword.
we turn this into a stop sign?
Oh dear.
I do have the stagnant sword, and I'm just gonna throw a very sympathetic look before going to rejoin the group.
Mm-hmm. Let's
Soriel
give him some
says-
space.
Soriel just says, "Let's just get out of here before he remembers that we're here."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd like to leave now.
Yes.
Davey bleeding out
Davey's got like
profusely.
1,000 yards there, and he's like,
Davey's actually doing pretty good now.
Yeah,
oh no, he's still got the 1,000-yard stare as to
he's
what
had a
literally
bad
just happened.
I meant physically.
Physically, yes. Physically, he's good. He
But yeah,
looks much
mentally,
better.
emotionally, not
Mentally,
so much.
no. He's
mentally, he just almost died again.
Let's
Mhm.
lead him back out of the place here.
Yeah. The Valley of Death.
Yes, let's go back to where the nice skeleton is waiting for us.
Yep.
better than here.
Yes.
We're gonna mosey on out of here.
Also, Buck would have the wave of lethargy come over him at some point.
Wait until we get home.
Let's drag both of these boys back to safety.
Just for like 6 seconds. Like Buck's like, all right, guys, let's get. Oh. As he feel the fucking caffeine rush crashing down or something.
Mhm. Buck walking home, just holding his head.
I have this sinking feeling. I want to make sure that I want to keep an eye out to make sure we're not being watched or
Maybe we
followed
can
at this
ask
point.
Darby too?
I don't know what, but just something in my gut.
You want
is
like
really
here
worrying.
right now?
Oh, you mean like
Yeah,
other
like
people?
on the way
He's
back.
afraid other things might be watching.
Gotcha.
Mhm. Like all those people that were
This
watching
is
to see what
a
happened when we
shift.
fought the Sagnite.
This is a shift. Something like we have
There's a
moved
power
a piece
vacuum.
on the board.
Yeah.
This is
Sorry,
like
Sariel would just if you're worried about the way back, Sariel would just say, I could just get us out with my magic.
It's true.
Like right now.
I don't like sticking around here.
I don't
Yeah.
like this. I don't
Someone's
like
gonna be
this.
coming to see what's going on.
I
Alright,
do not like
everyone.
this.
Join hands. Let's
Hold
go.
hands.
Think happy thoughts?
Mm-hmm.
We have pancakes for breakfast.
You bet. Good job.
Good.
Sure
You
thing,
know-
buddy.
Poor Davey.
You've earned them. You've earned them. And I cast plane shift. Preferably at least 60 feet away from the stagnite.
Yep. So within crying range of the stagnite, but that's fine. Yeah, stagnite doesn't seem to respond as you leave.
Goodbye.
Oh dear.
Good talk.
Bye bye. Have a wonderful
Feel
time.
better soon.
Have a great week.
God, that must be awful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this must be awful. That must be horrible.
Oh, he's
Alright.
more of a complete person.
Well, we just
so
beat the crap out of him, and then
Is there a particular
And then
place
left.
you want to go? Do you go back to the lab or somewhere else?
I go back to where we were, where Darby sent us off.
Okay, the lab.
Yeah, back to the door.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
I was
lab.
gonna say, I was gonna suggest the you know, yeah, Darby should know his mission complete.
We should let Darby know we survived.
Yes,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
definitely should.
I mean, you could always just plane shift to Talik and then just send a message to Darby.
No, we should do our due diligence and talk to him in
Yeah.
person.
All right.
Plus, I like the idea of taking a rest in a place that's safe.
Yeah.
That is fair.
True.
Although, how much time do we have left before?
Night
bad
time.
things
Slathis is
start
back.
happening. Okay.
Oh,
this
Slath
is
is
day
coming back.
9.
Good point.
Yeah.
All right. So tomorrow, Archmage has to go down.
Slathis returns at noon
Oh.
tomorrow.
In that point, maybe we should go back to
Ours and tell him what we've done.
I mean, if we go to sleep now, I could do a sending to Lady Serranas and tell her to pick us up really early in the morning, so we can go and fight Goetia.
All right.
You know, if she agrees. If not, I do have another teleport that I could use to just get us there tonight. And if we rest there, if she lets us rest there, we can do that.
And because of the time, you don't have to wake up in the morning. You could wake up at dark and then get there in the night.
Yeah,
that's a thought.
I'm down for that. I'm down to do this.
Yeah.
Right. Nice, rested and ready
So
for
you guys
for a scuffle.
plane shift back into the lab. Darby sees you and turns around. Was it eventful?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, despite his physical wounds being fine, Davy would very clearly be battered, looking battered.
That's why he wants pancakes.
Yeah, we could get you some pancakes, buddy.
But the Stag Knight's feeling the
blue, very blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So whatever we did, it worked.
But we couldn't stick around to see any further effects. We had to get out of there pretty fast.
Yep. And as he talks, his eyes slowly shifts to Carney. I think it was Carney who picked up the sword, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. His eyes slowly shifts towards it.
Oh, yeah. I thought it'd be better just to make sure he couldn't kill people as easily.
Do you want me to identify that, or?
Oh,
yes, please.
Sure. I hand it over.
Sword of Stagnitude.
You know, I was actually wanting to do that, but save me the trouble. Thank you.
Yeah.
My dog is upset about something. Probably that I've ignored him for so long.
You don't pay attention to him in 30 seconds.
It's been 3 hours. You know how long that is in dog years?
Yeah.
7 days.
It's a day. Alright. So he will, Wow, he is really barking. I close the door.
Aww.
This is what happens when it rains and you can't play outside.
Yeah, it's rough.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do that too.
Alright. Jeez. Okay. Ignore the dog. Okay, ignore the dog and finish this and so I can play with him. All
Wait.
right.
Yeah, we can't hear this in Discord, so it's all good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's distracted me because I want to play with him, but I need to finish this and then...
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Just zoom through. Get to the dog.
Zoom.
Yeah,
He will identify. And the song is called Moon Petal.
Oh. Fancy sword.
It requires attunement.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is a +3 great sword.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Wait.
And whenever you cast a spell, the next attack you make with it does an extra 2d6 damage.
Fuck.
Well, Davey,
That's
congratulations.
Yep, that's Davies.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why he was speaking doing 46 damage instead of the 2d6 when you make attack rolls, so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we need to get Cornelian a +3 weapon somehow.
Yeah. You need to call up Sindor.
Oh wait, hold on. Technically, by the wording of that, plot twist is that when if I cast a fucking pass on trace, it would do that. Technically speaking, yeah.
Someone, yeah. you
I could
do
just
it
have that
once.
stored, yeah.
Exactly.
That makes
one
sense, though.
time.
Oh,
Yeah.
but it's before the end of your next turn, though.
Let's give you the next.
Never mind.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just give you the next. Well, let's give you the next weapon we find off of a legendary warrior.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find something goated in Norse Goetia's, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
you break off an arm.
Maybe I can make like some tree bark armor out of the fucking evil death tree. Who knows?
Oh, what if we got Ars Goetia holding on to the stop sign and you can use that?
I don't like the idea of anyone wearing that tree. I feel like due to weird fey magic, they turn into a new tree and grow a new Ars Goetia.
Oh. Okay, but consider if I forgot her name. Carney's wife or betrothed. Nanette could just travel along with us inside of Carney.
You want Nanette to be inside of
Carney? I don't like
Phrasing?
that.
Phrasing?
I stand by what I said.
Carney's about to learn the true definition of morning wood.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh goodness, that is phenomenal.
I had to.
Panicked farm boy noises.
Anyway.
Wait, so have you heard of it being called... No, just kidding.
Anyway, unless there's anything else, we can end the session there.
I got nothing.
Sounds good to me.
Honestly, this went by a lot better than I thought it would.
Yeah, good job, team.
Yeah, we didn't die.
I also think that went better for you guys than I thought it would.
I think a lot of that is literally just luck. I'm gonna be real.
That the crit plus bucks, running gun combo. We jacked up that DC something fierce.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the DC started at 0, and you guys got it up to 21 by the end. So.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Because wait, hold on. Let me see here. You did a total of 298 damage.
Hell yeah.
So, 18 of that DC was from damage for the every 20 points thing. And then you made him say 4 times, and then you went 5, 6, 7, very quickly with that crit and more hits.
Yep.
So.
Also, I guess Derby would have seen us come back with a fucking swanky ass greatsword, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, well, we're gonna go ahead and drop in on Jay Sizzle.
Yippee!
So tomorrow I'm continuing Star Fox Adventures. So
nice.
More of that. I don't even want to know how to describe that game.
That game.
It's that game.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's the game of all time.
I feel like streaming it is the only way to enjoy that game because of how bad it is.
I remember last time you were saying you're looking forward to seeing what it's like.
Yeah, and it's. I can give you a full review at some point, but I feel like there's I feel like there's major problems that if fixed, it could have been a good game. Wait, hold on. I can cancel the raid and speak more before we end.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think the biggest glaring problem I have with this game is that the main characters are advertised to be both Fox and Crystal. You play as Crystal for the first 30 minutes of the game. Crystal gets trapped into a crystal.
Whoa.
And you play as Fox and Tricky. And I fucking hate Tricky. If they had replaced Tricky with Crystal and had her traveling around with you, I think the game would have been good.
Hmm.
And I think the problem is, because it wasn't originally a Star Fox game, they had to come up with a convoluted reason why Fox didn't carry his gun. Even though the first power you get with him is firing a laser from your spear. And I'm like, that could have just been his fucking gun. It didn't have to be a fucking staff attack.
It could have just been he found his gun.
It could have been, yes. I think Fox should have not gotten that power staff. I think it should have been Fox, and then you get the first power up with your gun, and then instead of finding Prince Tricky, you find Crystal to travel with you, and instead of having to work with Prince Tricky, you work with Crystal, and you could split up the powers between them rather than Fox having all the powers from the staff. Like, some of these powers that Fox gets from the staff could just be, like, lasers and tech and stuff like that, whereas Crystal gets all the magic shit. I think if they did that, the game would have been better. But Prince Tricky is annoying as hell.
Like, it's tradition for times of that time.
I'm like, oh, it's one of these characters I see.
I honestly would take Jar Jar Binks over him.
Oh wow.
That bad, huh?
Oh, that's hefty. That's a hefty statement.
It's like, hey, I'm Prince Tricky, and the only thing he does is run around, complain, say, hey, Fox, it's over here! And every now and then, you'll be in the middle of a fight, and he's like, I'm bored, let's play! And I'm like, no! Shut up, Tricky!
I'm dying over here, leave me alone!
Like, literally, he'll interrupt what you're doing and say, let's play. And you have to stop and use Tricky's ball to play with him, and if you do it enough times, he gets stronger. I'm like, ah. This could have just been Crystal because you have to use him as like two characters. But yeah, I think if they removed Prince Tricky and put Crystal as your sidekick, it would have been a good game. All right, Lenny, when's your next stream?
I don't know. I ended up being very busy this coming week, so I don't know what my schedule is yet.
All right, let's start the ring now. We're going to drop it on Jay Sizzle,
Let's go.
who is just currently doing some drawing.
Nice.
All right, rant over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like...
Thank you for the review.
Yeah, Star Fox Adventures has the outlines of a good game that probably got ruined when they switched it to a Star Fox game.
I see.
If that makes sense.
Damn Star Fox, they ruined Star Fox.
Well, I mean, this was the last game that Rare made before their acquisition from Microsoft. Yeah. But it is a fun stream game because it is bad enough that you can, like, have content, essentially, with it.
That's the important part.
That's the important part. So I'm glad I'm streaming
Star
it.
Fox.
It's just...
Damn Dinosaur Planet, they ruined Star Fox.
Yeah.
That's actually the original game, I believe, Dinosaur Planet.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's still called Dinosaur Planet. They didn't change it to, like, one of the pre-existing planets just to have it as a name. Like, they could have called it Titania or something like that.
No, you're just Star Fox on Dinosaur Planet. Okay.
Yeah. Because they have so many canonical planets that have barely been explored that it could have been one of the canonical planets. They said it's still in the Lilac system, so... But anyway, 5 seconds of the raid. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.